lifting, win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. City centre, cellar cold in the December. The roads that I'm from.
Nothing in my way.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the artist. You can see who has more experience, and they'll be facing the bulldozer. And you can see they will have a speed advantage. They'll meet as welterweights.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks, trimmed with black, introducing the current national welterweight champion, the Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks with red.
So much hype surrounding this fight. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Can't score with that hook again. Just misses with that uppercut. So here is the champ, defending the title yet again. Deciding to let it all... Oh, wait a minute! Will the referee step in? And it appears... Hold it right there! Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through?
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a... Hold that thought! Stump! And that'll do it as the bulldozer goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Why weren't they covering up? And down goes the bulldozer. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
a shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, four, five, six.
They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
On to the second round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And down goes the bulldozer. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. I'm the dangerous, I'm ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magical, you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we give it a task, it's so apparent, I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rain's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know my lane clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like it can't shout. I'm getting even 4-2-3, I'm like a calm count. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. Hitting a game even though I spike. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. I go in and get the job done. You don't want none. I'm moving like a hitman. You know I get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. You might just be the greatest boxing champion of all time. You see, man like me, I'm an undisputed champion of life. Ooh, dogs with me, walks with me, box with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, dogs with me, walks with me, box with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. When your idols become your rivals, has a funny way of making you pick up the Bible. I've been hustling for the longest, the money's vital. Late night in the casino, I watched him win the title. movie, I can remember. City centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a John Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this rallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about back here. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting patted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walk with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walk with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. Become your rivals, you know the hustle paid. You know you took your lemons and turn them to lemonade. I'm from money where the police are getting with you. And that's a true story, that's not something you just say. Undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster, yeah, we want it to be done. We end up in the can and I don't mean a Rubicon. I've always been a champion, I've done this on my ones. I've been running up hills, I've been banging out weights. I've been beating up the heavy bag, I'm training every day. Had to fight for these mills, had to lose a couple mates. Sacrifice after sacrifice, that's the only way. Undisputed, they thought that I could do this. I said I'd be a legend, they all thought I was deluded. The pain's deep rooted, the game's diluted. These rappers aren't gangster, they're all capping in their music. In my soul I can feel it, in my soul I can feel it. There's always been a deeper meaning, I wrestle with my demons. I wrestle with my demons. The road's always been appealing, there was holes in my demons.
As expected, not a ticket left, ladies and gentlemen. We are sold out at the Grand Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Here we have the artist. Let's see if that age advantage will play a part in this fight. Up against them, the Meteor. And they will have a power advantage here. This fight taking place at the welterweight division. Plenty of speed, but at this weight class, these guys have a lot of power too.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
First up, the artist from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title. Their last fight, they scored a spectacular knockout win. And they'll be facing the Meteor from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI Continental title. The last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks, trimmed with black. Introducing the current national welterweight champion, the Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, wearing the green trunks, trimmed with green, the current Continental welterweight champion, the Meteor.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
Right. Unique? Nah, that's an understatement. Something very, very, very special. This is what you're going to see.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. How about that time counter shot? Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This fighter has a killer instinct. Did you see that? The referee really thinking about stopping it. Thought we were going to see the finish there. Oh my goodness, Johnny! So much for defense. And the meteor crashes down to the canvas. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
She's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen now, it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Just missed with that hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go. It's round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Chance to make history. Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This boxer is a real book specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
It's all offense, all the time. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. This fight will continue. Well, this is the top. There's the bell to start round three. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Will the referee stop it? And down goes the meteor. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
They got got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's...
This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And yep, that's going to do it.
I was getting a little anxious there. It's a career-ending fight.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage?